kid go.
What's going on, everyone? Harvey Bass Anglers, Chris Perez, Mike Rogers. We just finished up the Toys for Tots event down at Tracy Oasis on the Delta. Kind of a grinder of a day. It was a little cold this morning. Wasn't as cold as past years though. No. I mean, last year 31, 30. It was freezing.
This morning was about 45.
It wasn't as bad. As I said, launched out of Tracy Oasis. Him and I ran into Victoria Canal and just lived and died by it. We had been, earlier this late summer, kind of into the fall transition, we had been catching a lot of fish in there.
Not that we know a lot about down that deep south. I know nothing down there, so we're just kind of pretty much going blind, but we know a little bit about Victoria, which is why we ran up there.
Yeah, so we ended up weighing 1161 with a 282 big fish. So just all cookie cutters, nothing crazy. Really couldn't capitalize on a big bite.
You lost a couple of big ones though.
Not big ones, a couple of solid ones. Had one like 4-pounder come off first thing this morning. Had one 5+ blow up on my spook. Yeah. Did some crazy braid trick on the spook. Quite frankly, I don't even know what happened to it, but it is what it is.
It lassoed you.
Yeah. But yeah, so we caught all our fish on a not a spook, but it was a Ima skimmer. Just a walking style bait. Throwing it right up on the flat, right on the bank, and working it out. And about halfway to 3/4 of the way out, right before the drop off, where most of our bites were coming. They were really choking it first thing in the morning. Then as the sun started to rise, the bite definitely kind of tailed off. We adapted. He started throwing
and this was all Chris. He was throwing it. He was throwing that thing and hooking up right and left. He was doing top water, so I went to the bottom with the chatterbait and skimmed the bottom of the grass and stuff. And I picked up a couple, but it was nothing big and very few. As though he was just hammering them.
Yeah, I mean, I probably had 15 bites on the top water before 9 o'clock. Yeah. Then that bite really shut down. It was like, you guys know how the Delta fish
Somebody turned a light switch and it was gone.
Yep. Then we I started throwing a rip bait a little bit. He was throwing a fluke. Didn't really manage any really key bites, and I'd gotten a couple of short strikes on the rip bait. So I was like, what are these fish going to eat? And I was like, you know what? A single Kitech normally catches them this time of the year. So I tied one on, and my second cast caught one, fourth cast caught one.
Good call, fifth, good sixth. Transition. It was a good call. It was good. It was one of those things that you go, but it was a good call.
Yeah. And then we called all the way up to 1161. Wasn't great, but it was enough. We finished third place. We had 12 boats. Not a great turnout, but is what it is. It's always a fun event down there. Britton Wiggins and Travis Averill do a great job putting it on. Big shout out to the winners of the event. They weighed 2153 with an 809 big fish. Armando and Edgar Luzriaga. They absolutely smashed them today.
They're their RB Bass brother.
Yep. Yeah, they did what they did. That is definitely what they do best is getting the wins out of Tracy O. So Mike or myself will be doing a full-on write-up sometime this week, maybe into next week, depending on work schedules and all that. Yeah. We're tired, but my work schedule. So we'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.
Later.